Hi there, Ronnie. How are you today? Hey, Kay. Hey, Denise. What you guys up to? Hey, Bella. How are you today? Hey, Tony. We don't drop questions until we're asked, Ronnie. Hang on. I'm going to open the list in just a few minutes, and I'll get you then. Thank you for that. No, we still have a few that hadn't made it in yet, Kay, but hopefully they will. It's okay, Ronnie. I knew you didn't know. That's why I told you. So, how is everyone's afternoon? Well, they might be busy having a life or something. You know, I hear some folks have them. Hi there, Seven Ocean. Of course you can. You can either get a free yes or no question, or you can donate and get a full reading. It's up to you. Cleaning, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to open the list in just a minute, Kay. I was waiting to see if a moderator would come in. Hey, Lucinda. Can I get some likes going on up top? Okay, you guys, if you want to be on the list, go ahead and drop a 1, please. Thank you, Ronnie. Tony, Ronnie, whenever I open the list, and I just did, if you want to be on it, you have to type a 1 in the chat. If you don't do that, the person taking the list, which is usually me, won't know that you want to be on it. Okay, anybody else? Hi, Sweet Pea. Okay. Okay, Kay, you're first. What is your question? Okay. Spirit will Kay be meeting at the end of this week. Will Kay be moving at the end of this coming week? Will Kay be moving at the end of this coming week? Thank you, Spirit. Will Kay be moving at the end of this coming week? The Sun, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yes, you will. Lucinda. Bella. Okay. Okay, I have a Cash App, you guys, so I have a donation to do. That always takes priority. What are we looking at, Sweet Pea? And Bella, the free questions are yes or no's. So I guess I would phrase it like, does he like me, or something like that. Should I sign the contract? Okay. Spirit, should Sweet Pea sign the contract that she was presented today, or is there anything shady about it? Show me the contract that Sweet Pea was presented today. Do you advise that she sign it as is? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Should she sign that contract? I don't know that I would call it shady, but I will. There's enough hidden from you that was not openly communicated, so you need to go through the clauses and double check for conflicts. And let me explain why I'm saying that. I have the Eight of Swords representing the fact that you're nervous around this, and who wouldn't be? Contracts are a big deal. But then I have the Moon. Something is hidden. I have the Page of Wands reversed. This was not communicated to you. Then I have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, so it is going to affect the money part of this contract. And then I have the Five of Swords. There's a conflict there. You need to really check each little clause, because there's something there that you don't know about. Now, even so, it still may not be what I would call shady, but you definitely need to fine-tooth comb this document before you sign it. So do you have any clarifying questions about that? Okay, go ahead. If you guys don't mind to hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And I'll write y'all on the list here in just a second when I'm through with this reading. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, Miriam. If I sign this, will I regret the type of attention it comes with? Okay. Spirit, If Sweet Pea signs this contract, will she regret the type of attention that comes with it? Will she have regrets later if she signs this contract? Will she regret this later? Show me clearly. Will she regret this later? I'm not seeing any regrets here, hon. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm seeing success around it. So I have to ask you a couple of questions. If this is something, I don't know if your intention, you said that you wanted attention from it. If your intention is fame, controversy absolutely works. The cards I'm looking at here are the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Actually, it would be successful for you. I'm not seeing any regrets here. So, I guess it depends on the goal, but from what I'm looking at here, I'm not seeing any regrets. I'm seeing that it will work for you. You're very welcome, Sweet Pea. Thank you for the donation. Okay. So this is the list as I have it, you guys. Going from this point forward, Bella's next. And then Lucinda said she had to go. And then Tony, and then Ronnie. So if you wanted to be added to the list, drop a 1 now, and I'll get your name on it. Bella, the free questions are yes or no only. If you need more details than that, it's donation. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Queen. Okay, I'm skipping you, Bella, if you can't come up with a yes or no. Okay. Tony? Go ahead, Tony. Will me and Bryson make up this week? Okay. Spirit, will Tony and Bryson make up over the next 7 days? Will Tony and Bryson make up with each other over the next 7 days, Spirit? Will Tony and Bryson make up with each other this week, Spirit? From what I see here, Tony, it is up to you. It is up to you. I have the Chariot, and then I have Justice reversed. So it's this is up to you. You can. It's just it's your decision. The universe is going to support whichever thing you do. So yeah, they're leaving it in your hands. Ronnie? Right, Daniela? Okay. Is Prague shifting back to India this year? You're very welcome, Tony. Okay. Is Prague going for shifting back to India this year, 2020, Spirit? Is Prague shifting back to India in 2020, Spirit? Will Prague be shifting back to India in 2020? Will he be going back to India in 2020? Yes. Yes, I have the Fool and then the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a happy family, so I do think he'll be going back to India. That makes sense. Yes. Okay, Miriam. Oh, thank you, Tony. Okay, you're welcome, Ronnie. What is Bryson's next move this week, and is it worth the making of? Okay. Spirit, what is Bryson's next move towards Tony, and is it worth it for her to make up with him? Is it worth it? Is Bryson worth it for her to make up with him? Show me clearly. What is Bryson's next move? Oh, thank you, Daniela. No, Miriam. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not, Tony. It's going to be a lot of daydreams that aren't going to be delivered on, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so what's his next move going to be, Spirit? What is Bryson's next move towards Tony going to be? Ooh, yikes. His next move towards you, Tony. Damn, girl. I have Three of Swords, Devil, and Death. Damn. His next move towards you is he's going to try to break it off, and it's going to hurt your feelings. He may even be angry when he does so. So, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. The cards that are up above that are the cards of waking up from a nightmare, having daydreams about it that aren't delivered, that ending up feeling beat up from. I think I'd just let him just enjoy his damn time this week, you know? Damn. I'm sorry. He's gonna be a little brat. I would. I'd let him sit his little bratty ass over there by himself this week. I sure would. I would think about talking to him next week, you know. You're very welcome, Tony. Okay, I'm going back up to Daniela. Does Alejandro want me to keep my distance or reach out? Okay. Spirit, does Alejandro want Daniela to reach out or keep her distance? What does Alejandro want for Daniela to do? What does Alejandro want for Daniela to do? And you guys wanting to be on the list, I miss a lot of chat when I'm in the middle of a reading. After I get through with donations, I'll get caught up, okay? And for you guys new to the stream, if you don't mind, hit that like button, please. Hey, Priscilla. Does Alejandro want? He wants you to reach out. Yes. I have the Empress, I have the Ace of Wands, and I have the Ace of Pentacles. So, yes, I think he does want you to reach out. I sure do. It may be a little bit tricky trying to figure out the hows and all that, because two aces together do usually indicate a tricky situation. So it may take you a little bit of time on deciding how you're going to reach out. But yes, I think he does want you to. Okay. Hang on a second, you guys. My mom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. He loves to play mind games, right? Oh, thank you, Found in Wonderland. There's a $5 minimum, hon. Okay, Kayla. Well, if you do, since you told me, then I'll get you when you get back. Okay, if I don't have you on the list and you needed to be added to the list, you guys drop a 1 for me and I'll add you now. Hey, Priscilla. Okay, Karen, Priscilla, and Marie. Okay. Okay, is that everybody? Okay, the list is now closed. Oh, I got Aries on it first. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Found in Wonderland. Okay, is the Aries toxic for me? Yeah, Queen Madge, I got you on it. Okay, this is Found in Wonderland. Is the Aries toxic for her? Is the Aries toxic for her? Is the Aries toxic for Found in Wonderland Spirit? Is the Aries toxic for her? Show me clearly. Is the Aries toxic for her? Wow. Yeah. I don't like the vibrations I'm getting here, Found in Wonderland, because I have a Five of Cups, which is a card of grieving and loss. So on some level, you're going to be hurt by this relationship. I have a Two of Pentacles, unable to decide what to do with it and about it. I have a Four of Swords. It's time to just give it a break. And I have a Hermit. Just kind of quietly stay to yourself. Yeah, I do think this is not, I wouldn't necessarily say toxic, but this is a relationship that is going to cause a lot of hurt. And I do think you'd be better, getting away from it. And then I drew the Three of Swords for more information. Yeah, I'm sorry, Found in Wonderland. You're very welcome, hun. Thank you for the donation. Wow. Okay. Does Muhammad think about me? Okay. See, mixed signals. Okay. Does Muhammad think about Miriam? Does Muhammad think about Miriam? Does Muhammad think about Miriam? Does he think about Miriam? Does Muhammad, does he think about Miriam? He does think about you, but he feels stuck. I do think on some level, Miriam, he's drawn to you. There is definite attraction there, but he feels stuck. And I'm not sure if it's a culture, a religion, or a family issue, but it's gonna relate to the traditional path somehow. He feels stuck. But yes, he thinks about you. Okay. And Kayla, are you here right now? Hey, Becky. Okay, Queen. You're welcome, Miriam. I am, Becky. I closed the list, but I'll go ahead and add you. And that's the last one I'm going to add, though, y'all. Queen Madge. Did I see a spirit in my room last night? Okay. Yeah, just hold your question, Becky. I'll call your name in a little bit. Okay. Did Queen see a spirit in her room last night? between 1 and 1:30 a.m. Was that a spirit that Queen saw in her room last night? Was that a spirit that Queen saw in her room last night? Was that a spirit? And I have a jumper. It is the Queen of Swords. You were in your right mind, Queen. You had clarity. Yes, this was a spirit. It was probably a familiar spirit. So I hope you weren't scared by it. The reason why I'm saying that is I have the Two of Cups, and it's right beside the Four of Swords. And I have the second confirmation that you were seeing things clearly. You have the right idea. Yes, you saw a spirit, or there was a spirit there. It was a spirit that has affection for you. Nothing negative here at all. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. No, I wasn't scared. Vicky? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it over between me and Massa? He's acting cold. Okay. Spirit, is it over between Vicky and Massa? Is the relationship over between Vicky and Massa? Is the relationship over between Vicky and Massa? Thank you, Spirit. Is the relationship over between Vicky and Massa? Nope. Nope. It's not over. The Lovers, the Two of Wands, distance between you, the Two of Cups. Hell no, girl, it ain't over. Nope. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, both, Vicky. Yep, it won't stay that way. Karen? No, not yet, Priscilla. Will R reconcile and confess love? Okay. You're welcome, Vicky. Okay. Spirit, will R reconcile with Karen? Will R reconcile with Karen? Will R reconcile with Karen? Ooh, clapper. Page of Swords. Someone needs to clear the air. The Star. Keep your hope and faith alive. Eight of Cups. And then Three of Cups. Someone's walked away from this. Did you walk away from this, Karen? Or did he? Oh, thank you, Vera. Hey, Daisy. He did. I do think a reconciliation is possible, but just strictly because there's so many emotions here. The King of Cups is the final outcome, but there needs to be a clearing of the air around a third party. How that's going to come about, I'm not sure, but that needs to happen. And then a reconciliation opens up. So, yeah. Okay. What should I know of the man that's coming into my life this year? Okay. Spirit, what should Vera know about the man that's moving into her life in 2020? What is it that Vera needs to know the most from her highest good about the man that's coming into her life in 2020? What does she need to know, Spirit? What does she need to know? Show me who this man is. Show me everything about this man. I want to see it all. Ooh, clapper. He's very caring and nurturing, very giving. It's going to be a very flirty vibe. Wheel of Fortune. Crazy attraction. The chemistry is going to be amazing. He's going to waffle a little bit. He's going to have a little bit of a shy streak. And it's because he's been done wrong in the past. I have a Queen of Wands reversed here next to the Emperor. I think he probably walked away from a toxic situation with someone in the past. But he's still open for new love. But he will second guess himself and be shy when you're trying to get this going. Okay, I'm still looking and we'll see what else I can get. Show me more. Show me more. From these cards, yes. Not older, but a few years older than you, yes. And I think he's had it hard. I think recovering from this toxic situation has just it really has left him unsure of himself. Maybe he feels like he's too hard to love or something. That makes sense with the cards I'm looking at. And I think also what they're saying is that you're going to change that for him. Wheel of Fortune, Devil reversed, Six of Wands. The chemistry is just going to be amazing. He is not going to be able to resist no matter how much he second guesses himself. But I can see how he would be older. The Emperor is a man with a long silver beard, so I can see that he might be. Yeah, of course, Tony. You're very welcome, Vera. He looks like a real cool guy. I'm looking to see. I don't see any music in his chart. And that's what I was specifically looking for. But he may be more like a poet. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Priscilla, it's your turn. I lost my place for a minute. You're very welcome, Vera. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Tony. How did Bryson feel about my last message? Okay. Spirit, tell me how Bryson felt about Tony's last message. How did Bryson feel about Tony's last message? How did Bryson feel about Tony's last message? Show me, Bryson. How did he feel about Tony's last message? Ooh, you got him. I don't know what you said, but you got him. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. He felt tired And basically, like you had just put him down for the count. You just basically knocked him out. And he's thinking that there needs to be a clearing of the air. So whatever you said, it got him. Mm-hmm. What did you say? It's in the description box, Michelle. Told him we taking a break this week, right? Well, it got him. Thank you, Queen. You're very welcome, Tony. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay, what are we deep diving, Queen Madge? Did I know the person that appeared? Who was it? And what are they trying to tell me? Okay. I need to see everything I can about who that was that showed up for Queen Madge last night. Why were they there? Who were they? Does she know them? Did she know them? Who was the spirit last night? Who was the spirit last night? Show me, spirit. Who was that showed up with Queen Madge last night? Who was that showed up? What did they want? Okay, first thing that came through is the message. The message is actually kind of generic, Queen Madge. It's telling you, keep your hope and faith alive. Some things are sent by spirit and some things are destroyed by spirit. Remember that only the weak things fall. And when they fall, we're glad to get rid of them. It's just like taking out the trash. It may hurt, but it has to go. They're telling you, keep your balance. That's very clear. Let me see what else I get. That's the beginning. A fire sign. Possibly young. And they were there out of caring and concern. I have the King of Cups here. Are you thinking about moving or anything like that, Madge? Because an Ace of Pentacles is here. They want to encourage you to reach for this new life because it's going to be hard work, but you're going to be celebrating at the end of it. They want to encourage you to do that, to reach for the stars. Your hope and faith is the most important part. Don't worry about the tower falling, and it is reversed here. Don't worry about that. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that affect your balance. Go for this new thing because it's going to bring celebrations. Yeah, I think this was a male. I think he was probably under the age of 30, somewhere around in 30. Yeah, that's what I have. Oh, and I think he's a fire sign as well, but take that part with a grain of salt because I'm not willing to say for sure, but I'm getting the impression. No plans to move. Any plans to begin anything new? If not yet, then take their message for the future. And if you have plans for something new, um, be ready to just reach out there, grab, and go to town. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yep, I've got it. I can confirm that, Daisy. I've got it. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. And thank you for the donation, Queen. I appreciate that. Okay, Miss Michelle, what are we looking at, honey? I'm going to grab a ponytail holder. Well, if I can find one. There's one. Can't even get a haircut right now, you guys, and my hair is driving me insane. Michelle, it's your turn, hun. She may have lost connection or something. We can always come back to her. She donated, so she won't lose. There she is. Plan to move to Arizona on my own. I'll be staying with my uncle until I get my own apartment, so I'd like to ask if I'll be okay financially. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Michelle is moving to Arizona. I need to see what her finances will be like when she moves to Arizona. Show me Michelle's finances after she moves to Arizona. Show me everything. Your finances are going to be fine, Michelle. Now, there's a few things that you may not be prepared for, that you're not going to see coming. But you're going to be able to handle them financially just fine. I have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, so you're not going to have any big struggles or anything. That's going to be fine. But I also have the Moon reversed. Now it is reversed, so that's lessening the impact of it, but it's going to probably translate to something like local laws insist on, you having this extra insurance on your car, or, they have a tax you didn't know about, or something like that. It's not going to affect you. It's just going to happen. It's not going to affect your finances. I see success here. A lot of communication with new people. Everything looks great. There's nothing here that gives me pause. I have 2 9s back to back. Hang on, I'm looking. I believe that's a new knowledge. No, it's a receipt. So the thing that you don't know about, yeah, it's going to be some kind of an ordinance or something. It may even be a deposit, an extra deposit that you're not aware of, that you're going to have to put up. But you're still going to be able to handle it just fine. Your finances look great. So do you have any clarifying questions on the first part? Oh, thank you, Vera. Thank you, Anne-Marie. My second question is, if I enlist in the military, would I be able to hang in there? Okay. Spirit, show me Michelle's, if she was to enter the military, would she be able to hang in there and make it? Would she be able to handle the military? Show me, will Michelle be able to handle the military? Yeah, you would be able to handle it, yes. You sure would. I have the Sun. I have the Ace of Swords. I have the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you'd be able to handle it. You'd be able to hang in there. Do you have any clarifying questions, Michelle? Made my day. You're very welcome, hon. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay. Vera wants to know where her guy is coming from and what is her purpose. Okay. Spirit, I need to see, where is this guy that's coming in for Vera? Show me where he's coming from. Where is he coming from? It's going to be very broad. Where is he coming from? Where is he coming from, Spirit? The man moving into Vera's life. Where is he coming from? From the east. He's eastern of you. Northeast, to be exact. From the northeast, Vera. From where you are. So not necessarily the northeast quadrant of the country, but northeast to where you are right now. Okay. And what is Vera's purpose? Spirit, what is Vera's purpose? Show me clearly. What is Vera's purpose? What is her purpose in life? Show me clearly. What is Vera's purpose? What does she need to know the most? Her highest good about what her purpose is, Spirit. What is Vera's purpose? Oh, you meant country or city? Okay, I gotcha. You are here to give nurturing and dreams to people. You're here to encourage them to go for their dreams. That's one interpretation. Another is that you urge people to go for their creative things like a patron of the arts, that kind of thing. You tell, but it's very important to you that you cheer people on when they're trying to accomplish something big. And here's the thing, you may cheer them on, but yet you hold back yourself. I have 2 4s, they're back to back. It may even keep you up at night. 4 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. So you don't apply that logic to yourself. I'm assuming there's a creative talent there, Vera, that you're not doing everything that you dream of doing with. You do? Okay. Hang on, I'm still looking. Hey, Magical. What else? Another part of your purpose is your soulmate here. That's going to be just a huge part of your purpose. And you know what? Okay, I realize this is not your line of work. However, it's jumping out to me. I think you would have a talent for hospice because I think you would have a talent to tell people how to let go and move on because it all kind of fits together. You have a nurturing and creative way, and it's healing, so you're able to tell people how to let go and move on. Yeah, that's another part of your purpose. It may not come about until later in your life, but I do think it's going to end up important to you. Don't even share it. Of fear. Oh, you do. You do. He showed up even in this. He's part of your purpose. So, yeah. Read tarot intuitively and talk to them of healing. Exactly. It's part of your purpose. You have a very nurturing and healing and creative way to talk to people. So yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. Mm, that was a cool question. I like that. Learn tarot in one day. All about the connection. Wonders if she will return to her face-to-face counseling, and if so, will it be successful? Okay, you're very welcome, Vera. Thank you for the donation. Okay, will she return to her face-to-face counseling? Okay, Spirit, Anne Marie return to face-to-face counseling, and show me how that'll work out. Show me, Anne Marie, will she return to face-to-face counseling, and how will that work out? How will that work out? And I'm dropping cards. How will that turn out? How will that turn out? Are you out of it now, Anne Marie, because of the coronavirus stuff? The shutdowns? Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, okay. Yes, you will return. It's going to be hurtful, but it's going to be successful. So I guess you're going to have to deal with some hard issues, but it's going to be successful. You're going to do it. It's going to help ground you. It's going to help you lay down some defensiveness and learn more about protection. So it's going to be successful for sure. Okay, so when is this going to happen? Will it happen in May, Spirit? Will she get her face-to-face counseling back in May? And also I have Temperance here. It's going to balance you. I don't think it's going to happen in May. If it does happen in May, it's going to be towards the end of May, but I don't think it's going to happen in May. Need to be more boundaries. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. You know that you sneeze and you're just half crazy for a second right after. Sorry. I'm glad you all went with me on that. So, what other questions do you have about it, Anne Marie, while I'm looking at the cards? Thank y'all. Doing child counseling as well. Is that my calling? Okay. Is it Anne Marie's calling to do child counseling? Is it Anne Marie's calling to do child counseling? Or should it be more adult work? I think it should be more adult work. But I'll be honest, you're capable of either one. But I do have the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles. I do think adult work would be more in line for you. But I also have the Four of Cups, so you're objective enough that you can do them both. Mm-hmm. She is back in the hospital, Magical. She had a stroke this morning. I woke up and she was in the living room crying, and her mouth was numb and her face was drooping on one side, and she wanted me to call my sister. My sister came over because my nephew is the only one that can pick her up. And he came over and he took one look at her. I was saying, that I thought she had had a stroke. They go to take her to the ER, and my sister's talking to the doctor on the phone on the way, and he made her pull over and call an ambulance. The ambulance came and got her, and they took her to a bigger hospital than what she was in last time. So hopefully they're getting her fixed. But yeah, it's been a very eventful morning, so y'all have to be patient with me today. you know, it was pitiful. She was just crying. And it's really hard to watch when the woman who you see as the strongest woman in the world, all of a sudden you realize how fragile she is, and she's sitting there crying and can't do anything. It was horrible. It was horrible. And that's why I'm live right now, is I'm trying to distract myself while they get her situated and everything. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh gosh. Okay. I forgot where I was. Thank you, Daisy. Hey there, Laura. Thank you, Priscilla. Well, they've got her where she needs to be. It's crazy. They had her in the hospital for 10 days, and they let her out, and she still had the same infection that they were treating for 10 days. How does that happen? How does that happen? And I don't know if that's what caused the stroke or what. But yeah, so she's at a big hospital now, and we're waiting to find out details about it. Martha. Hey there, Roha. I know, Magical. Um, is that Martha? Okay, I'm gonna scroll back and see if I can find it. And that way I can read the question. There it is. Reading on Pisces Robbie. Okay, Pisces Robbie. Okay. So I'm just looking to see who Pisces Robbie is, or whether they're going to get back together, or what exactly, Martha? He is just someone. Okay, and you want to see what kind of person he is. Gotcha. Okay, Spirit, I need to see Robbie the Pisces. I need to see Robbie the Pisces. What kind of person is he? Show me what kind of person is Robbie the Pisces. Martha met Robbie the Pisces. What kind of person is he? What kind of person is Robbie the Pisces? Whoops. And that's face up. Okay. Well, okay. He's definitely got a sneaky side, Martha, and maybe what can come from this. Okay. But he's got a loving streak, but he's got a couple of bad habits, okay? He's very much a love 'em and leave 'em kind of guy. I think he's the kind of guy hard to get, will go a long way with. He's a little bit of a player, but not ridiculously so, but somewhat. He'll play you in a heartbeat if you let him. If you don't let him, though, he will develop genuine feelings, and that is very possible. I think the chase is important to him. Yeah. Okay. He actually is a pretty deep and caring guy, but you have to get under that skin first before you see it. And that's where the tricky part comes in. Uh, this one is going to be a delicate dance. You know, you can do it. You can do it. But it's going to be a delicate dance. Okay, so what do I need to clarify for you, Martha? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I didn't look at that. I was looking at who he was mostly and what it takes to get in there. Okay, so what is going to happen? Shit, I dropped half my cards. Hang on. Okay. What is going to happen between Martha and Robbie? What is going to happen between Martha and Robbie? What is going to happen between Martha and Robbie? I see y'all getting together. I do. I see y'all beginning a new journey together. I sure do. I think you guys are going to end up dating. At the very, very least, friendship is going to start up. It's going to be a new journey. There's still going to be some things that you're not going to know, though, but that's part of how it's going to take time. But yeah. Okay, thank you, Daisy. And thank you for the donation, Martha. I appreciate that. From what I know, it fits in perfect. Okay, Miss Priscilla, can I get your question again, hon? Of course, Martha. I'll take you, Magical. I'll put you on the list. But I swear I'm not adding anybody else. And I keep saying that, but I really mean it this time. Priscilla? Well, Eric, the security guard, after the cut. Didn't I see a donation from you, Priscilla? I think I did, didn't I? Hang on, y'all. I'm going to scroll back up because I could swear. And I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody that donated for a reading. Martha, Anne Marie, Vera. Okay. Queen Madge, Tony. I guess not. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking that, but I could have swore. Okay. Will Eric, the security guard, asked me on a date after COVID. Okay. Spirit, will Eric, the security guard, ask Priscilla on a date after coronavirus is over? Will he ask Priscilla on a date? Will Eric, the security guard, ask Priscilla on a date, Spirit? Will he ask? Thank you, Spirit. Will he ask? No, but he's going to want to. Page of Cups. But he's not going to because Seven of Wands, he's going to be guarding the castle gates. Don't let her in. She might hurt you. Three of Wands, I'll just watch him wait. Five of Cups, no, I better not. I'll get my feelings hurt. No, he's going to want to, and he's not going to ask. Ain't that some shit? You're going to have to ask him, Priscilla. I know. Okay, beautiful Aries. You're very welcome, Priscilla. Supposed to be reasoning, and I was supposed to be reasoning, and I'm pregnant now. Huh? Are we double checking the reading from yesterday? Re-asking, gotcha. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, Spirit, I need to see, is beautiful Aries pregnant? Is beautiful Aries pregnant? Show me clearly. Is beautiful Aries pregnant? Deep diving. Is beautiful Aries pregnant? Is she pregnant right now? Thank you, Spirit. Is beautiful Aries pregnant at this moment? Show me clearly. No, you're good. You're good. Nope. Whoo! I'll breathe that sigh of relief for you. Thank you, Martha. What are we looking at, hon? I'm the first call my doctor will get. You're very welcome, beautiful. I'm in a love triangle with an Aries and a Leo. Oh, Lord, you don't like it hot, do you? Two fire signs. Wondering what will come out of it, and they know of each other. Or are you asking if they know of each other, or are you telling me they do? The situation with Martha, the Leo, and the Aries. Show me the situation with Martha, the Leo, and the Aries. I'm telling you that. Okay. Show me the situation with Martha, the Leo, and the Aries. What will happen there? What will happen there? Both named Casper. Well, actually, it looks like most of the work, of course, is falling on you. But, I mean, it would, because keeping up with two would be hard. You are making happy memories, though, and that's important. But there is about to be a conflict, and one of those is going to end. The other one is going to work, and it's going to hang in there for a long time. So I'm trying to get a hint as far as which one is going to stay. Which one is going to stay? Which one will she be in the relationship with? Okay, Daisy. I am not getting a clue which one it's going to be. One of them is destined to actually have a relationship with you. The other one, it looks like, is going to get his feelings hurt and end things between you and him. And I am not getting, and I've drawn quite a few cards trying to figure out which one it is, and I'm not getting anything to tell me. I have one card here to, I think the relationship is going to be with the Aries. Yeah. The other one, that's going to end. The Leo's going to end. Well, maybe that's why his feelings are going to get hurt and he's going to end it. Maybe he feels that too. And that it ends up hurting him, so he walks away. Mm-hmm. You're very welcome, Martha. Thank you for the donation. And Casper's a cool name. I like that. Especially when you spell it with a K. That's cool. Okay. And I am on, I'll look. Becky. I do too. I like K names anyway. Was wondering if my Aquarius and I will end up together. Okay. Spirit, will Becky and the Aquarius end up together? Will Becky and the Aquarius end up together? Will Becky and the Aquarius end up together? Yeah, actually, you will. I have the Four of Swords, which is taking a break, taking it easy. And then I have the Lovers. And then I have the Page of Cups. So, yeah, I think you will, Becky. I do. I think you will. Hey, Jack. And Magical, it's your turn. Oh, I didn't see you, Jack. I'm sorry. You're welcome, Becky. I'll be going on a dinner cruise in June with Melvin. Okay. So Magical will be going on a dinner cruise with Melvin in June. Will she be going on a dinner cruise with Melvin in June? Thank you, Spirit. Will Magical be going on a dinner cruise in June with Melvin? Something is going to get in the way, Magical. For some reason, there's going to be a distance between you, and it's going to be very disappointing. However, you will make plans to do it in the future, but something is going to get in the way. So how that could work out is you plan it for a certain day, and then all of a sudden he gets called out, and has to go, and you have to change the plans. So, yeah, I'm sorry. No, I didn't see you, Jack. Was that this live? Because when I'm looking at the cards, I miss a lot of the chat. Plus, I've had a lot going on today, so you kind of have to excuse me today. Oh, you're welcome. Did he leave again? Oh, there he is. I was reading for Amy. Okay. Well, I've had a lot on my mind, Jack. I'm sorry that I missed you. I was telling, well, I mean, I've told everybody, my mother had a stroke this morning, and so I'm kind of preoccupied. I can't help it. So I'm not surprised that I missed it, but I do apologize. So welcome the fuck to Tarot Live, Joker Jack. Since you want to be a little whiny, but nobody said hey to me. Bleh. Hey, hello, Joker Jack. I would roll out a red carpet for you, but damn it, I don't have one. So just imagine one. Mm, thank you. You do? Have you had one? It's hitting me pretty hard. You know, I mean, I knew she wasn't feeling good, but why the hell did they let her out of the hospital if she still has that infection and she still has it? And is that what caused this stroke? And it's just, oh. I know elderly people are very tricky for healthcare workers to deal with. I know things affect them in different ways than it affects us. But dadgum, why did they let her out if she still had all that infection going on? That's what I'm thinking too, but I'm not glad that that happened, but I'm glad they let her go because now she's in a better hospital and maybe they can actually get her fixed. Because she was in that hospital for 10 days and they couldn't get rid of the infection even. That don't sound right to me. I mean, they have you hooked up to IV antibiotics for 10 days. You ought to be able to get rid of just about anything, I would think. But now I'm not a healthcare worker, so I think they will. They're known to be a very good hospital, so letting a lot of people out before they're supposed to. That's a good point, Daniela. But I mean, they kept her for 10 full days. I mean, but knowing Mama, she was probably raising Cain to come home. Um, I don't know. I mean, she was barely here 36 hours, and next thing I know, her face is hanging on one side and she's crying. It was pitiful. No. She's had a couple of little attacks that made us wonder, but this is the first time it's been anything like that, you know. Went home that evening and told to go back to work the next week after having a stroke. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. Yes, okay. Well, we're still waiting to find out, you know, how bad hers was, whether it was just mild or medium um or what. We're still waiting to see. But as soon as they got her in there, considering that she had just got out, you know, they checked for infection and bam, there it was. So I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. Magical. 5 months before sending me to therapy. Okay, so you're saying you have a crappy hospital near you, and they sent you home right after a stroke, and then didn't even send you to therapy for yeah, the ER doc said strokes weren't. What? You've got to be kidding me. He said strokes weren't real. Oh my God, that wasn't a doctor. That was one of the lunatics escaped from the asylum that was playing dress up. That was not a doctor. That was some crazy dude that was trolling the hospital. There's seriously. And I had a cluster headache. Yeah, I know what a cluster headache is, but strokes are very real. Oh, I believe you. It's sad, but I believe you. That's what I'm thinking, Daniela. I hope he did too. Mm, they thought because I was younger that it wasn't. Oh, good Lord. That right there shows that this was not a doctor. I mean, anything you can have a stroke when you're a baby. I mean, age doesn't, of course, you're more predisposed to have them as you age, but it can happen at any time, you know. My BP was 214. See, I don't know blood pressure. My blood pressure has always been very low. I get compliments on it. I mean, nurses tell me great blood pressure, and I'm like, thank you. Like I work at it or something. 120 over 80. Okay. Hi, Sunny. Yeah, 9 pills a day now. Big pharma, big pharma. I'm telling you, everybody's got to be on big pharma. I'm good, Sunny. How are you? That's near stroke. Mm-hmm. That's okay, Kayla. What was your question, hon? Trying to stay happy. Well, we'll try to help you with that, Sunny. When the bottom number starts to go, then it's time to act. Would it be smart to get a place with my dad when we move back to Pennsylvania? Okay. Spirit, would it be a good idea for Kayla to get a place with her dad when she moves back to Pennsylvania? Will it be a good idea for Kayla to get a place with her dad when she moves back to Pennsylvania? Will that work out? Will that be a good idea? Will it be a good idea? Yeah, it will. It'll help save money too. Um, Financially, it will be very beneficial to you. I have the Six of Swords. It'll move things forward into a smoother place for you. The King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I think it would be a good idea, Kayla. Do you get along with your dad? Why is that, Sonny? Why do you think it's best not to? Aren't you a realtor too, Magical? sometimes. We fight some. Oh, that's not good. Oh, thank you, Lash. Hey there, Amy. How about that, Kayla? I completely forgot that Magical is a Pennsylvania realtor. She might can help you find some connections that'll help you get a place. You're very welcome, Kayla. Hi, Flower. What are we looking at, Miss Lash? And can't wait to see me. Can you say, okay? Spirit, I need to see what is Elvis wanting to talk to Lashbox about. Show me Elvis. What is he wanting to talk to Lashbox about? What is Elvis wanting to talk to Lashbox about? What is Elvis wanting to talk to Lashbox about? Show me clearly. What is he wanting to talk to Lashbox about? Because he has a new idea about the home situation. He's unsure of it, so he wants to talk to you. It's a little bit tricky. Two aces. He's watching and waiting as the nightmare situation comes to an end. He's in protective mode. Ooh. What's this card doing here? What's this card doing here? I think I know what that is. He probably wants to tell you that she is gone, that he's thinking about staying where he's at, but he's unsure about that. He's watching and waiting, and he feels like he needs to stay there for a little while to protect something. Did they buy a house together, or is it an apartment, or what? To finish, okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like from the cards that I'm looking at. And he wants to talk to you about that. Can you look what's going on with her? Did she leave? Okay. Okay. Spirit, did Yoliana leave? Did she leave the physical environment with Elvis? Did she leave? Did she leave the apartment? Did she leave? Did Yoliana leave? Is she gone? Did she leave? I think so. And she wasn't very happy about it either. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but she was very defensive. It's almost like she was put out. I have the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Five of Wands. It's almost like she was put out the door. I think if this has not happened, this is about to happen very soon. Very soon. Mm-hmm. I know. Hey, TZ. Okay, I'll get you wrote down. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Tower, Five of Wands. It's almost like she was drug out the door, handed her stuff, and said, "See ya." That's funny. I don't mean to laugh, but I can't help it. Oh, thank you, Amy. Okay, let me write you down. Okay. Okay. She was out looking for the next sugar daddy, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay. All right, what am I looking at, Miss TZ? And while you type, I'm going to run get ice, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, y'all might not can see her. She's on a private account, but I'm doing a reading for TZ. So if y'all can't see her, that's because she's on a private account. Hey, Virgo. Okay, what's going on with my work situation? Thank you, Daniela. That's because you're a moderator, Lash. Okay. what's going on with my work situation. My work from home stuff has arrived, but now there's Wi-Fi setbacks. When do you see me actually starting work? When questions are iffy. I'll get the timing deck out for you, but you know, I'm not sure. I don't guarantee timing, so I'll see what comes up. Okay, Spirit. Tosh is set to work from home, but now there's issues with the Wi-Fi. Show me the roadmap to getting this going for Tosh. Show me the roadmap for getting this going for Tosh. What is she going to have to go through? Is this going to straighten out soon? Is this going to straighten out within the next week? Ooh, clapper. No, it's not going to straighten out in the next week. Within the next month. Will it straighten out within the next 30 days? No. No. It's going to be a little while, Tosh. It's going to be, you're going to feel like you're waking up from a nightmare because communication is down. It's going to make you a nervous wreck. So I'm assuming that it's spotty. Like sometimes you have Wi-Fi and sometimes you don't. Is it like that? The list is closed, Annette. Just a lot of unnecessary work from home getting started right now. It's driving me insane. I understand. It's gonna feel like waking up from a nightmare. And I can see it's gonna make you a nervous wreck. It's gonna make you anxious. Okay, so when will this get straight, Spirit? When will this get straight? When will she be able to get to work for real? When will she be able to get to work for real? Show me clearly. Okay. Keep your hope and faith. You will get this tended to and set up. No clue on the timing. Hang on, I'm grabbing the timing deck. We'll see what it says. When, Spirit, when will Tosh be able to get the home from work started? When will the Wi-Fi be straight so that she can get to work from home? Okay, one jumped out. Nine or 10 days, Tosh. 9 or 10 days. And that makes sense because when I first drew and I asked, would it be straight in a week? I got a no immediately. Everything else is a roadmap leading to it. And the answer is 9 or 10 days. And that's going to be your minimum time. It's going to take at least that long. So that's a pain in the butt. You're welcome. What's your second question? How is Anna's feeling for me romantically in our connection? Okay. Show me Anna's, Spirit. Show me Anna's. Show me his thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Tosh. What are Anna's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Tosh right now? Show me his thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Resurrection. Queen of Cups. He's missing you. And he's defensive about it too. The Empress, the opportunity wasted. Oh man. And genuine feelings show up. Ace of Cups. Yeah, he's missing you. Um, and he's defensive about that. I don't think he expected to catch any kind of feelings, and then bam, there they are. He feels like he wasted an opportunity. Yep. Oh, you want to snoop? Okay. He still ain't right. Well, I'm sure he'll probably get there, but at least he's getting in the right frame of mind now. He only comes back when he's ready and single. Well, see, that's coming next. That's coming next. He has a tower coming up. When the tower appears, your life is about to change in some rather dramatic ways. Something is going to fall, but only the weak things fall. So something is going to fall, and he's going to have a restructuring. So, yeah. I agree. That is what you deserve. Yep. Ready and single. That's it. Mm. So, did you have any clarifying questions, TZ? Okay, I think I might have lost her spotty Wi-Fi and everything. Okay, Miss Amy, what is your question? Okay. Spirit, is there anything that you want Amy to know right now? We don't do that, Sunflower. We don't drop questions until we're invited to, and the free list is closed. If you'd like to donate, that'd be great. I'll be happy to get it there. Otherwise, check me on the next stream. I'll do free yes or no's, but that's the only free service I'm currently offering. Okay. What do you want Amy to know about the connection with Noah? What do you want Amy to know the most about the connection with Noah? What do you want Amy to know about the connection with Noah? Happy memories, Amy. That card clapped to come out. So you're making happy memories, even if it doesn't seem like it now. I guarantee you, when you're 50, you will look back on these days and you'll be like, oh, but I was so alive back then. You are making happy memories. And then the Lover's right behind it. A lot of indecision here. A lot of indecision on his part. Should I go into this? I have a feeling, this is going to take a lot out of me. Should I do this? And for some reason, it just feels right. A lot of indecision on your part. Should I say something? Should I not say something? I'm not sure which thing to do here. And then I get the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. The Magician is reversed in this case because you're not taking control over all the elements. This is something that is meant to be. And it's going to be, even if you don't take control, but you are capable of taking control. I have two cards here indicating a soulmate journey. The Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Fool. I have the Page of Cups. Spirit wants you to know, basically, relax. What's meant to be is going to be, and you are making happy memories now. Don't second guess yourself so much. That's why the Magician is reversed. Now, that's really hard to do sometimes, though. But that's why the Magician is reversed, is because you're second guessing yourself. So what clarifying questions do you have for me, Amy? Hey, China Berry. Mm-hmm. Right, right. You mean, should you stop communicating or relax about the communication? I think it's already saying that. It's saying something that's meant to be will be. You can relax in it. You don't have to worry about it. If it takes the scenic route, well, isn't that okay? It's okay to take the scenic route. It's okay if it takes a little bit of time. You're making happy memories, you know. Mm-hmm. I really think relaxing is going to pay off in a big way for you. It's a tough stuff. But you'll get through it and you'll get beyond it. Okay. I'm grabbing the timing deck. Spirit, how long will this last? How long will this tough spot between Amy and Noah last? How long will this last? How long will this tough spot between Amy and Noah last? Probably about 4 days. About 4 days. Possibly 4 weeks, but I'm more tempted to say 4 days. It feels like 4 days. Well, keep an open mind. It could be 4 weeks, but let's hope for 4 days. Let's tell ourselves 4 days. Okay, I'm scrolling back to see Daniela's question. Well, there it is. Weekly forecast. Okay. You're very welcome, Amy. Thank you for the donation. Yep, speak it to the universe. That is it. All right, I need to see what is the next 7 days going to look like for Daniela Spirit. What is the next 7 days going to look like for Daniela? Monday and Tuesday may be a little bit iffy, Daniela. There's going to be a distance between you and someone. Either that or you might possibly be focusing on people that live far away. One or the other. Tuesday, you're going to be in a protective mode, maybe to the point of being a little bit defensive. And I'm not sure why, but that's going to be the general vibration of Tuesday for you. You're going to be in protective mode. Wednesday is going to be all about celebrating life. So I think you're going to get some good news on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all lit up for love and happy memories being made. I have a 10 of cups, I have a page of cups, and I have a 6 of cups. So, yeah, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next week is going to be set to the side for romance and love, and it's going to be popping off and blooming everywhere. And you may even Saturday, you may get a chance, Friday and Saturday, you may get a chance to spend time with family. And it could be a family related love kind of going on then. But yeah, so do you have any questions about any of it? Hell, it looks like you're going to have a great week. I mean, nothing here is negative, just the little bit of protecting on Tuesday. Exactly, Amy. Will the protecting have to do with A, Spirit? Will the protecting on Tuesday have to do with A? Will it have to do with A? Will the protecting have to do with A? Knight of Cups, yes. Protecting your love. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're going to have a great week. I love that. Hey there, Boston Jay. You're very welcome, Daniela. Thank you for the donation. What are you up to, Jay, you wicked pisser? Not much, yeah. Oh, you weren't in earlier, were you, Lash Boss? Okay. Well, I wake up this morning and I walk in the living room and she's sitting in there crying. Call your sister. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? I need JC, my nephew, to come and pick me up to do this and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, Mama, I can help you. No, you're not strong enough. Okay. So I get to looking and her face is hanging on one side. She can barely catch her breath. She's crying. She says her mouth is numb all around her mouth. So I call and I get them to come on over. My nephew used to work in healthcare. And I'm like, check her out. I said, all I have to go by is Google, but I think she's having a stroke. So they get her in the car and they're heading to the hospital. And my sister's talking on the phone to the doctor. The doctor says, stop, pull over, and call the ambulance right now. So she had to pull over, call the ambulance to come and get Mama. And they picked her up there in the parking lot at one of the little convenience stores and took her to the big hospital a town over. And apparently she had a stroke. And they admitted her in the hospital. She still has the same infection that she had that they treated her for 10 days for before they let her out of the hospital. She still has it. And we don't know if that's what caused the stroke or what. I'm waiting to hear. And yeah, I didn't want to just sit here and constantly, worry myself sick. So I was like, well, I'll go live and distract myself. And I'm still waiting to hear. Yeah, it blew me away. Oh, thank you guys. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Lash. Well, she's in a good hospital now. I know that elderly people are very hard to treat. I know that, and I know it's tricky. But I feel like she'll be better where she's at, and maybe they can get it figured out and get her home and actually healing, or at least that's my hope. So, okay, Spirit, can I see Daniela's spiritual gifts, please? Show me Daniela's spiritual gifts. I need to see Daniela's spiritual gifts, please. Show me clearly, Daniela. Ooh, and we got a flyer over here. Oh my goodness. Do you consider yourself spiritually awake, Daniela? Oh, I think you're fixing to get there fast. I mean, amazingly fast. You're about to begin studying something. This is something that has to do with the air. However, I do have to point out spirits have to do with the air. Um, Energy has to do with the air. Almost everything has to do with the air. This is going to be a very big part. Air is going to play into this on a special level for you. I relate to that totally. I, I'm I'm a fire sign element. However, I am an air witch, so I relate to that completely. And air is going to be very important to you. You're about to study some aspect of it. You're about to get one hell of a download. If you know what I'm talking about when I say a download, Spirit is about to reveal a lot of things to you. And you may think you're a little bit crazy when it first starts happening. And then you'll start seeing a lot of synchronicities and things like that that let you know this is really happening. It has to do with your mindset and your outlook. You have to be open to seeing the synchronicities that are always there for us, but a lot of times we don't see it. Spirit's about to open your eyes to all of that. You're going to have thoughts and feelings popping in your head that you're not going to know where they came from. You're going to wonder, that's the craziest thought. Surely that's not real. All of it is coming from Spirit, so don't doubt it. And you're about to begin a whole new journey at the same time. This is going to relate to the new knowledge, whatever this is that you're about to study. Now, possibilities of things that you could be studying that relate to air. It could be Reiki. Usually, Reiki shows up for me in the fire elements, and this is strictly air. It could be more of a visionary type of quality. You may see sparkles or shapes moving out of the corners of your eyes. Those kinds of things. Don't doubt those things. This is part of opening your eyes to this. Okay. So that's kind of giving me a prelude. I want to see what the actual gifts are. That's just letting me know that this is coming. So what are the actual gifts, Spirit? I understand. New knowledge is coming in. What are the innate gifts here? Okay. You're going to get snatches of prophecy coming through. Okay. One thing that is going to be very important for you is going to be like ritual bathing. Um, I'm trying to think of, just immerse yourself in water, and do it with the intent of cleansing more than just your body, cleansing and connecting to the element and the energy within the element. Do you understand what I mean? Most people, you get in the shower, you wash, Don't do that. Connect to that water. That's going to be very important to you. Other than that, what I'm getting is Spirit is saying watch and wait, because more is coming. So basically, instead of telling me a whole lot about your gifts, it's telling me that they haven't all been sent yet and they're on the way. Mm-hmm. So there's no telling what all you're going to end up with. One other thing that does relate to the air is also the mediumship abilities, being able to feel people that have passed over and kind of live in the etheric. That relates to air as well. It's not showing up full medium yet, but that might be the download that's coming your way. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, that's going to be cool, Danielle, to watch and see how this plays out. I like that. You have some magical things coming, so. Okay. Any exciting or nice happening in May? Okay. Excuse me, let me take a drink. And thank you for the donation, Daniela. I really appreciate that. Okay, Anne Marie says, anything good in May? Spirit, what good things are coming in May for Anne Marie? What good things are coming in May for Anne Marie? Show me clearly what good things are coming in May for Anne Marie. Oops. Good things are coming in May for Anne Marie. Well, a new start is coming for something in May. All right, let's see if we can figure out for what. Good things coming in May for Anne Marie. Ooh, a resurrection of something. Okay. So a resurrection coming of something, and this is the first card out. I know you said you're on lockdown and you're tired of that. So I'm assuming that there's probably all kinds of things at rest right now, like work and just general life, connecting with your friends and your family. All of that is about to be resurrected. So hopefully the lockdown is going to go away pretty soon in May. Now, I do see that there is still going to be a little bit of feeling left out in the cold. So it may take a week or so, but a resurrection of, and I'm taking it to mean a resurrection of life is coming in May. And then a whole new journey is going to begin. The Fool is here. And what was that we just had? A whole new start? Hang on, let me grab it. A new start is coming. Yeah. So there's something that you're going to begin brand new in May. Hang on, I'm trying to analyze these. You may actually, you may decide to remodel a little bit, and you might, and that makes sense. When you're trapped in one place for a month or so at a time, you get sick of looking at the same thing all the time. So it's very possible you may decide to either remodel or just move things around, change things. Excuse me, let me cough this out. I have a horrible tickle. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, you're hoping it could be your sister. I have a question. Is it your older sister? Youngest? It still could be, though. I do have a Three of Pentacles here, and that is asking someone for advice. So it could be, and that would be wonderful. Now, let me explain. I have the resurrection card, and then I have the feeling left out in the cold. So that could, if you haven't spoken to her in a while, that card makes sense to be there. And then I have the Three of Pentacles, which is learning from the master or asking advice from someone. So it makes sense that it could be you talking to her, and then the Fool, y'all begin a new journey together and start, trying to patch things up or be in each other's lives more or whatever. I have the Three of Wands for missing someone, so that actually makes a lot of sense. And then I have the Tower reversed and the Ten of Wands. Now, the Tower reversed is where I was getting the redecorating from. But if this is going to apply to your sister, it could just mean that changes would need to take place in how y'all's relationship was versus the best way to have one in the future. It would need to be worked on. And that makes sense. That happens. Especially with sisters. I have a sister, so I get it. Okay. So that would be wonderful. Hang on, I'm still looking. What else in May for Anne Marie? Happy childhood memories out of the blue. Damn if I don't think it is going to be talking to your sister. And it's going to come from out of the blue. And it's going to be happy childhood memories. That card doesn't just show up out of nowhere. So, damn, I think that very well might be it. It makes perfect sense. So is that good news for you in May? And what was that Moonology said? A whole new start is coming. So yeah, that sounds beautiful. It would need to change. We haven't talked since our mom died. Yeah. Well, I hope that comes back just wonderfully. Um, sure do. The cards are good for it. It's going to come from out of the blue. So, you're very welcome. Anne Marie, thank you for the donation. All right, Miss Aries, what are we looking at for you? Will the birth control affect me negatively, emotionally, and I definitely don't want it to? Okay. Spirit, will the birth control that beautiful Aries is going on have any sort of a negative effect on her? Will the birth control that beautiful Aries is going on have any sort of a negative effect on her? Will it have any kind of a negative effect on her? Will the birth control that beautiful Aries is going on have any kind of a negative effect on her? Ooh, okay. No, I don't think so. I don't think it will. If it does, it is not showing. I have the Star. I have the Queen of Pentacles. I have the Knight of Wands for the birth control itself. Well, and also for the birth control itself, I have the Seven of Wands, but that's because it's going to do the job of guarding the castle gates. I don't see any negative effects here. Mm-mm. Right. What did you decide to go with? No, one less thing to worry about. She's supposed to already have some prescribed for me in January. Okay. And now here I am, right? What's your second question, sweetie? How will mine and G's relationship go for the rest of the year? Okay. Show me how will beautiful Aries and G's relationship go for the rest of 2020? What will be the tone? How will it go? It's going to move steadily forward. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of the year, it's going to move forward a lot faster. It's going to move slow but steady. And then towards the end of the year, it's going to reach a gallop and it's going to fly. So, yeah, towards the end of the year, things are really going to heat up. I'm not seeing any negatives here. I'm not seeing any hard times here. Things are just going to be slow and steady for a little while until the end of the year. Sounds very good. Take a break from, I hear you. Yep, everything looks real good. Hell yeah. Maybe that means he'll get you something really good for Christmas too. You know, you're very welcome. Thank you for the donations. So who else left still in here? I think it's just me and you. Be hurting him, right? Well, I think I'm going to jump off here and go eat some dinner and everything. See if I can't find out something about what's going on with my mom. I'll probably be back on here in a little bit. I don't want to just sit here and worry, so I'll probably come back. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and hopefully I will see you guys here in just a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that, Aries. All right, I'll see you soon, hon.